we came across the most toxic guy ever. His name was Jay.
Just call him Jelly. Just call him Jelly. So guys, we're coming here. Let me explain it because I actually can speak. So we come across this guy called Jelly. He says we're trash, and yet he's over here teabagging and using the sweatiest of all weapons, known as the Man of War. If you guys don't know this, the Man of War is actually a sweaty weapon, and he's over here. I totally won because y'all are trash, and he's calling us trash. And he literally said just before he left, which wasn't too long ago, I'm gonna post this on YouTube so y'all get exposed. Now here's the thing, we're not getting exposed. We told him most of the kills were Jay, he had a long way to go. We got our kills like we were. Now I was using the same weapon I said I was going to use the entire time, pretty much the Banshee. The only time I ever switched was because he tried to be a little bit salty about it and used the Man of War. Guess how that turned out for him. It really didn't turn out well for him. So Nikki's currently in the shower. I'm with Jay. And we're going to show you guys what I mean. So we're doing the same. We pretty much did the same map when I was showing off the Banshee and all that. We did the same map. It was the exact same map. It was the exact same area and everything. But Jay switched to my team since Nikki was going. He was AFK for a little while too. So he was, oh boy, he was going. But other than that, I choke a little bit here. Other than that, this guy was just being really tough guy on us, and he's like, probably like, well, I don't know. He said he wasn't being sweaty. He said a Man of War wasn't bad, and I literally called him out on all his mistakes. He uses an Elo with a Locust. Also, are you joining, Jay? Javen. I think your mic muted. Yeah, your mic. No, it isn't. Is you AFK? Anyway. He's AFK. But pretty much what happened was that he got super salty and was like, I posted on YouTube. That's the only thing that I'm gonna list right now is that he clearly doesn't have a YouTube channel, because anybody who says that is not clearly a good YouTuber. Unless a lot of people like to talk smack, and that just makes them look pathetic, which is what a lot of people I've seen do. I've met people who have been fairly pathetic with the way that they post the videos, especially because they don't ask for the content. Like, I have told a story about it once where there was somebody who used my content without permission. And I pretty much listed off her Twitter, so I was, I never really said anything other. I said she was retarded, but that's because she was being pretty stupid. PS Plus doesn't have PSN as it used to. But that was also like 2-3 years, like, it was about a couple years ago. Oh, I am, because I just come to browse. But guys, I'll tell you what, I was playing Kino at that time. But I do remember that very well. Actually, speaking of Kino, I'm going to go do a practice couple matches of zombies because Nikki, Jay, and I are about to go do some full-blown zombies origins. Because we're cool. So cool. At least I am. I'm getting everybody crap here. Alright. And if you guys don't know this already, I still hate people in this game. I always will. I always have. This game is stupid when people come to it. That guy in specific was being very salty, and I already had enough salt for today, so I got a very salty meal to deal with now. I might as well just go straight to Origins and not use my Gobblegums, because that first pack of Gobblegum that I was using right there, that's our Gobblegum setup for this round, because it'll be perk, severe amount of perk. So we're consistently perking, pretty much. I'm pretty much giving us the opportunity to perk up, so clearly we're going to buy our first, 4 perks, and if I get the Gobblegum Unquenchable, well, I'm getting 5. And then I did the math, it should give me all the perks by the end. So by the time, like, all that goes down, I should have all the perks. Kind of like, everything. But I'm going to level up so I can at least get more of these guns in my inventory, because Nikki's in the shower, I'm still here, like I always am. I'm going to try and get the Haymaker with Long Barrel because I need to really get that Haymaker. So I'm going to level it up while I'm still low level, which I'm going to hate because the Haymaker is such a not great weapon. So actually, a better map for this would be Knock. So I'm going to go do Knock in this case. Which, people say it in all different ways. Some say Knock, some say Nake. I don't know how people mispronounce this place. Knockster on Toten. It's all the same. I was still explaining our cases. I'm gonna go do Noctur on Toten. So that way I can warm up a little bit. So do you want to join me? Because I haven't even loaded in yet. Hang on. Hi, Watchdog.
It's private.
Hang on, I'm loading in. Is Nikki or Jay here? Jay's here and Nikki's in the shower.
Oh yeah. Did you? That's all. I just ate now. It's just not eating soup.
Oh, that sounds good. I have homemade chicken noodle soup from my auntie still. That and I got my, like...
My dad's gonna make Maryland hot soup soon.
Oh, Nikki. Or Jay. I can't invite you yet.
Or,
It won't let me hear. Let me try this way. Let me do this the fun way. Let me... play together.
oh wait, do I not have that map?
It's knock. It's the origins.
Oh, no.
If it's origins, you'll have it, bro. Anything from what is it? Anything after Revelations.
The dragon map mixed up.
It's anything after Revelation. Okay, well that just kicked me out of my game. I don't know why.
Weird.
No, because technically, unless you have unquenchables, use unquenchables. Because here's what's going down. I have a gobblegum setup, and I'll show you when you join me.
I'm able to. Still in private.
I said hang on. I gotta back out of the lobby. Okay, so I'm back at the home menu because it forced me back to the home menu. It just sent Nikki the invitation and then sent you the invitation. Okay, so this isn't the gobblegum setup. By the way, four prestiges and I'll have Prestige Master on here. Alright, so let me show you the quick pack. This is what I have as of gobblegums. That's what I'm gonna be using for this, okay?
Let me open my document.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. But whenever you get back out, look at what I have. That's actually not bad. As long as that'll help us when we're getting the staffs. As long as 2 of us are watching. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so whenever you're done, look, come back.
So crate power on the house.
Unquenchable, in plain sight, and I have it's pretty much a randomized giving power up. So I think if we're lucky, we'll have about 8 perks in total. Because I'll have 5. Guaranteed. So I'll have 5, 6, and then Nikki has a couple of raindrops left. So
I have 1 raindrop, 1 perkaholic, 2 shopping free.
don't use perkaholic. I'd suggest we use the shopping free because that'll immediately get us to the areas that we need to get to. Like I don't have any more allies that help you, but I'm gonna get near-death experience probably in the mix there. I mean, that would be a good idea, but let's not worry. Don't use those right now. We're just that was just my setup for when we're doing it. Oh yeah, you could, but don't do it right now because we're. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, don't put them on yet. No, okay, or put it in the. Yeah, go ahead and put it in the first gobblegum pack, and then I have the secondary gum. I'm using the secondary gobblegum pack, so that way I don't have to use those right away. So I'm saving those for Origins. We're not going on Origins yet. We're waiting for Nikki. Don't ever use disorderly combat. It is god awful garbage. Don't use it.
I'm feeling lucky.
No, I mean disorderly combat. It's at the very top. I will never use those. Like I have that. I have 6 of them, but I will never use them. And also the I'm feeling lucky is the one I have in my other pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to find and power up.
It's not bad. On the house, definitely. So we're guaranteed 8 perks either way, guys, because Nikki has 2 uses, I give a free perk, and then on top of that, I could buy 5. Well, no, you can't buy 9 perks. You can only have a max of 8 perks. So, really, it's just there at that point. So we are guaranteed 8 perks. I don't know, but it has 2 uses per one of those.
Okay, and then the last one I do is killing time.
I mean, that works, but I'd replace Arms Grace. In plain sight will be good. Ah, wait, Nikki's back? Nikki? Mic muted? I guess so.
Don't start the game yet.
I'm not. I was gonna do knock, but...
So, this is what I have. These are my runs. I have 13 theory stuff, 5 fire sales, 8 on the houses, plane flights, and arms crates.
Don't use the fire sale one.
Fire sale, don't use that.
Yeah, don't use that.
I'm gonna switch out fire sale for unbearable.
I mean, that doesn't really help us though. No, those 2 perks don't really help us. They really don't. That works. That's actually better. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do Kino just yet. We're gonna do a warm-up round of Knock.
Then we're gonna go to Origins.
And then we're gonna do the actual Origins. So that way we get warmed up and we're ready. We're psyched. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Huh?
Get another shopping free. Free. I get another one. But you get all my cashbacks.
Yeah, don't use it. Do not. I get round robin. You mean?
Round robin.
I already have one of those. I mean, yeah, you can get rid of those. Really, those 2 gobblegums really aren't useful. No, what are you doing? Disappointment. I'm just kidding. But still, it could have been a perkaholic for all you know.
Also, what's...
Nikki, that's not what I was referring to, Jay. You could have had a perkaholic last week for twice as little. Hi, Nikki.
We're doing Origins, right?
We're doing Origins after we do a game of Knocked.
Oh, for a warm-up?
Yeah, for a warm-up we're gonna do Knock. It doesn't matter how long it takes, and then we're gonna go do Kino.
Alright, then my setup right now is actually fine.
For Knock?
Yeah, for Knock. I have double points and then...
I would suggest keep the double points for Kino. Or not, Origins. Sorry, Origins. No, I used mine last time.
Should I do Carpenter then?
Yeah, just do Carpenter, because that'll be actually really useful.
And then I think the rest is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Wait, hang on. Do I have Danger Closest? I do not have Danger Closest. Sadness. Alright, let's go. We don't need Idolize. That only really affects... I mean, that affects all of us, but it's not really...
And also, if you're going to use Idolize, it's probably better in Origins.
It would be much better in Origins, because it gives us, what, like 30 or 60 seconds worth of running around time?
30 seconds each, so a minute and 20 seconds in total.
Yeah.
If you used it all 3 times.
Why? Just don't use it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very good for us.
I mean, you have Phoenix up on the other one, so...
Phoenix up, near death is
Also, Jake,
Near Death just allowed... I already have Near Death.
me and Jake made this a rule. You can only get one super good wonder weapon, so either the Ray Gun Mark II or the Thunder Gun. But alright, let's say we all get one really good wonder weapon. As soon as we all get one really good wonder weapon, then we can go for a second one, since we already have.
If I get a ray gun, I'm not taking it. If it's Ray Gun Mark II, I'll take it.
Well, yeah, Ray Gun Mark II.
It's a Ray Gun Mark II. It doesn't have splash damage.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Then hope you don't get Ray Gun.
I hope I get Ray Gun.
Oh well, Nikki's the Ray Gun user. Then, as long as he doesn't kill himself while we're.
I love all Ray Guns.
I'm a Thunder Gun. I'm a Thunder Gun.
I'm the Ray Gun Mark II. I'm Ray Gun Mark II.
Unless, of course, I get the Ray Gun Mark II and you get the Thunder Gun, then it's gonna have to
Jake,
work.
Remember, we didn't count Ray Gun as a wonder weapon.
I know. I know I'm the Clutch God. You don't need to remind me, Jay.
Jake, remember we didn't count the normal Ray Gun because it wasn't good.
Well, it wasn't in my opinion. You are the person who said it was okay.
I like it.
I know. That's why I said that.
I guess it had good splash.
So technically, if you got the Thunder Gun and Jay gets the Ray Gun Mark II and I get the Ray Gun Mark II, one of us can still get the other Ray Gun because we didn't count it.
Two Ray Gun Mark II.
Yeah, there's Ray Gun Mark II.
You can get 2 people.
There's also a Ray Gun Mark III.
What?
Yeah, Ray Gun Mark III is in Gorod. Yeah, dude, the ray gun in that game is literally the Ray Gun Mark III. It doesn't say it's the Ray Gun Mark III, but it is a Mark III ray gun.
Yeah.
I probably got it.
You have. Probably if you've shot if you were able to get black portals once, yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, I've got black one.
As long as it's taking forever.
Forever.
Yeah, it says the waiting textures for me.
Imagine it just crashes the entire game.
God, don't do that. Hang on. Jay, were you gonna say something?
Get in, go faster. It stopped.
Let's reset application.